All right, so it's been a minute since I did my last getting ready with me video, and I thought, you know what? Why not do it again? I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do as of yet today, but I am going to do a face and then we'll do a little outfit of the day action here. So if you're interested, then just keep on watching. If you like this video while you're watching it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, please don't forget to hit the little red subscribe button down below. I would love to have you come and join this community. And while you join this community, I would love to have you pop on over to Facebook, where I just started my Facebook private group, the Style Squad. It is where all of the beautiful ladies in this community are starting to share their outfits of the day, things that they're inspired by, shopping finds, all sorts of really fun stuff. And I would love to have you guys come and join that community as well. So go check it out. I'm gonna put the link down in the description bar for all of you. And if you're gonna come hang out with me on Facebook, you may as well hop on over to Instagram, because that's where I tend to be very active and would love to have you join me there as well. Now, before someone comments on it, yes, my face is whiter. I started self-tanning again just because I'm so white, let's be real. And in the summertime, like, I just want a bronzy look and I can never ever get one. So just, it's part of the fact that I'm just super white and I need to accept it. I just put a fresh little glow on after my shower this morning. I've also got a fabulous cup of coffee because, well, in the AM, you need these things. All right, so to start off, I'm going to be using my SPF as always. I'm using the Shiseido Future Solutions LX. The stuff lasts forever and has been such a fabulous little SPF. I really, really like it. And I like it because it doesn't create a white cast on your skin after you like rub it in. And it doesn't affect how makeup sits on my skin either, which is really challenging to find an SPF that doesn't. I saw that Kayla Nicholson, who's one of my favorite YouTubers, just got some of the Bath & Body Works fall scented candles, and she lives in Toronto. Like, we're super close by to one another. Not that I know her or anything, but I went into the Bath & Body Works near me and they didn't have them yet. So rude. And I'm religiously checking Bath & Body Works to see when my fall scented candles come in. So you guys can call me as basic as you want, but it's my favorite season in the world. I love summer, like, don't get me wrong, like picnics and oh, like beautiful summer weather, but the idea of getting cozy in fall fashion and the sort of chilled weather that you need to bundle up a little bit for, like, oh my God, it is just absolutely fantastic. So I just used my Kat Von D liquid hydrating primer, or like, of course it's liquid, my hydrating primer. I love that stuff. It's always what I use. And then for foundation today, I'm actually going to be using Makeup Forever's Ultra HD foundation. This is Y305. I had to tell you guys, in case you guys haven't seen this before, I just picked up this. This is it's a Beauty Blender like pro traveling kit, which I've used for my client makeup kit when I see them, because you can put a Beauty Blender in here after you're finished with it. And because of this mesh like baggie that it sits in, and it's got like a little magnetic clasp, it allows the Beauty Blender just to dry out a little bit so they don't get like moldy or gross or anything like that. And it's also actually just great for traveling. So I love this, and it's a great little spot to store the Beauty Blender in, because the ones that I use like at home, I just find like make such a mess and I never know what to do with them. I'm actually partially doing this makeup tonight because I'm getting ready to do a live in my Style Squad group on Facebook tonight. All the ladies that are in there submitted questions, and well, yeah, they said submit questions for me that are business related, personal related, style related, and I'm going to be answering those questions for all the women in there tonight. So I'm really looking forward to that. I've never done a live video before. Like, I've done live television, so you'd think I would be fine with doing like a little live like Facebook thing, but I'm actually really nervous about it. Is that so weird? I don't know. Also working on some super cool ebooks and like courses and stuff for you guys that are not near the Toronto area, and I'm so excited to share those with you guys. Like, those are my upcoming projects and I'm just pumped to talk to you guys about it. That's all I'm gonna say for now, because I don't have a release date just yet. I know that they will come soon, but I will share what I can when I can. Oh my God, I almost forgot. I didn't put on my lash serum. So you guys know I've been using the INV lash serum to make my lashes real long. So much so that I used to not want to come on camera on YouTube because my lashes were so short. So I wouldn't do or film a video without my lashes because I don't know, they really didn't show up. They were very average to short. And now that I've been using this lash serum, I don't care. Like, I don't wear false lashes at all anymore, like very, very rarely. And I'm kind of loving it. Like, it's so good. Concealer, I'm going to be using MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20. This is an old school ride or die, I was gonna say foundation, but no, concealer. I always put my concealer over my eyes so I don't have to put on a eye primer as well. I find it just helps me kind of skip that step. It just gives me a little bit of brightening under there. Okay, so to set on top of my eye at least, and a little bit under my eyes, I'm just going to take the RCMA powder. I just put the Real Techniques brush in there because this is just my powder in particular. And I just like to pat on top of my eye lightly. And then dunk back in. And then under my eye. The one area I do get a ton of creasing and it drives me freaking crazy is my smile line. So I am gonna bake a little bit here. MAC's Studio Care Blend Pressed Powder. You can see this one's been well loved by me. This is their medium plus. And I'm just gonna take that and then lightly press it into my face. Okay, and then now that I've set the face, I'm gonna also go in with another brush and apply some of my favorite bronzer, which is Tarte's Park Avenue Princess Bronzer. I just love this stuff. I find it's the most like natural color for a good bronze. Oh, my dogs just came in. If you guys hear them, I apologize. So I'm using just a very small, teeny tiny Too Faced Love Flush, Love Hangover blush, and I just like to put it at the tops of the apples of my cheek and then blend a little bit towards my hairline, just for a little touch of color. I know some people don't use blush, but I just like having that little flush of color on the cheeks. I just think it looks so nice. To be using the Jaclyn Hill with Morphe palette. I really like this palette, I gotta say. I didn't want to do a review of it on my channel just because I'm obviously not makeup based, or I don't do a lot of makeup on my channel. I literally have every color under the sun you could ever possibly want in a makeup palette, which is what I really like about it. And like Jaclyn Hill, I also love a lot of warm tones, so I thought this was absolutely beautiful. This color up here, which is called Pukey, quite the name. And I'm gonna use this as my transition shade, so I'm gonna put this in my crease, or for those of you that have hooded eyes like yours truly, you're going to put this into the socket of your eye, and I'm just going to sweep this back and forth. I really have to say though, like, I'm super impressed with this palette. I've bought or purchased 2 other Morphe palettes in past, and I like them. I didn't really utilize them, but I mean, there was nothing wrong with them. They're okay. And for some reason, this palette just, it does it for me. I really like it. Did any of you get the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette? If you did, comment down below, let me know. I'd love to hear what you think of it. With this shade here, it's like a plum taupe brown. You can put that in the crease with a smaller tapered brush, sorry. They're so pretty, like so pretty. Oh, I love them. So many of you have messaged and asked if Jasmine, my one dog, had her surgery. Yes, she did. Thank you so much, guys. She's totally better now. Although we found out that the like bladder stones or kidney stones that she had, she's got 3 different kinds, which is crazy. So we're currently working with the vet to figure out what type of regimen we can put her on to make sure it doesn't come back, because it's super rare that dogs have all 3 kinds of the kidney stones, which is really frustrating. It's really frustrating because the surgery is not cheap, and because she's getting older, I obviously want to do what's best for her. I'm just continuing to pack on that color. I'm just deepening out the outer corner of my eye and just deepening the crease a little bit. Okay, so I actually went to go grab another palette just because the Jaclyn Hill one didn't really have any of the like plummy pink that I was looking for. So I grabbed this Too Faced palette. This was part of a limited edition Christmas or like holiday palette that they had 2 years ago, which looks like this on the inside. And I'm gonna use this bottom corner here called Pussycat. And I'm just gonna put it on a small tapered blending brush. And hopefully this doesn't screw up what I'm doing, but I'm gonna put it on the outer corner. Okay, so now that we got that, I'm gonna go back in with the original color that I had from Jaclyn's palette, the Pukey color, and I'm just going to take another small taper blending brush again, and I'm just gonna rub that under my lower lash line, just to give a little bit of pigment under there. And pull a little bit of color there. I'm going to take a small angled brush, and I'm going to go into the Too Faced palette once more, and I'm going to take Pussycat once more on this small angled brush, and I'm just going to trace the lower lash line of my eye just to pull some of that color down, just so it doesn't look like it's only on the top of my lid. I'm so excited though, because now that we're in August, my hubby and I are heading away at the beginning of September to Hilton Head Island. I don't know if any of you have ever been there, but it is my favorite place to vacation. I've been going down there with my family since I was four or five, and it's just become like a second home to me. I love it so much, and my husband fell in love with it too when he and I started vacationing together as well. And so we're going for a week at the beginning of September. I'm so excited. The island's a little bit more quiet because most people have gone back to school, and there's not so many like families and stuff like that down there that are traveling with their kids and families as well. And yeah, I really like it. So if you guys have been to Hilton Head, comment down below. I'd love to know what your favorite part of the island is there, because it's my fave. Go into the Jaclyn Hill palette with just a flat brush. And what do I want to do? I think I'm going to take this like blush pink color up here, and I'm going to put that on the brush and then spritz a little Fix Plus on there. And I'm just going to tap it onto my lid. Ooh, that's actually like really light. A little bit lighter than what I was hoping for. It's like really light. Wow. Okay, I may darken that up a little bit. So I'm gonna go back in. What do I want instead? I think I'm actually gonna take this one down here and just lightly pat that on top. Since the brush is already wet, I don't have to spray it again. It's a little bit better. The other color was like so pretty, but way too white for what I wanted, or way too light, sorry, for what I was looking for. But I'm gonna do it again on the other side, layer them the same way. I do have to say though that these shimmer shadows are super pigmented on this palette, like whoa. And I think just to deepen out the eye just a little bit more, I'm gonna go back into the Morphe palette one more time, and I'm gonna take the charcoal color that's sitting there, and I'm just going to lightly dust it on the outer corner just to deepen it a little bit more, and I'm gonna fluff it very lightly into the lower or upper lash line, sorry. Annabelle Stay Sharp Metallic Self-Sharpening Waterproof Kohl Eyeliner in Black Metal. I love this stuff. And I'm just going to put it in my waterline, under my waterline, because it still gives me that smoked out kind of look without taking all the real estate up on my lid. And then I'm going to put it on my lower lash line. I always just smudge it lightly into my actual lashes, and then just taking my baby finger, or pinky finger, sorry, I just smudge it afterwards, because I find that doing that gets a little bit onto the lower portion of my eye, which is what I personally like. Voluminous Primer, the eyelash primer. This stuff, I swear, makes all the difference in your lashes. And L'Oreal Voluminous, this is the blackest black. I find these two just go well together. I've used other mascaras on top of this lash primer, but I find nothing works just quite as well as their actual mascara. Oh, by the way, speaking of like getting ready with me, because I know you guys like these videos as well, do you guys want to see a morning routine or like a nighttime routine or something like that? Because I was thinking it might be kind of fun, and I can show you one for both a morning that I get ready to see my clients, and then a morning that, you know, is a work from home day for like when I'm filming, or I don't know, whatever, when I'm doing my blog posts or something like that. So if you guys want a video on that, then just let me know. Lipstick by Tom Ford. This is called Lilac Nymph. It was sort of what I was feeling today. So I know my like look isn't as purpley as that, like a pinky purple like that, but I'm just feeling it, so we're gonna go for it anyway. And I'm gonna start off by putting on this lip liner called Fashion Boost from MAC. It is this very like purpley metallic kind of shade, if you will. What I like to do is just fill in the majority of my lip with a lip liner because ladies, lip liner is the first to go on and the last to leave, and no one wants the butt lip once your lips have faded or the lipstick's faded. So always fill in your lips. So I'm going to be taking the Morphe fan brush. This is the E60, and I'm going to be dunking it into the Jaclyn Hill face palette where Champagne Pop is, and I'm just going to pop that on the top of my cheek, and then I like to bring it down on the apples of my cheek. I don't know, I think it looks nice when you're facing forward too, just gives that little bit of glow. Now that the face is done, we need to take care of the outfit. So let me straighten this hair because it's crazy. Find an outfit and I'll be right back. So here's my outfit, guys, nice and casual. Everything is from Dynamite with the exception of the jean jacket, which is from Jean Machine, and the heels, which are from Zara. Just something super casual, super cute. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love ya, and I'll see you soon. Bye.